All right, let's jump right in. We're talking about something today that could, and I mean really, change the way you do research, or just learn things in general. Google just dropped a huge update for its NotebookLM tool, giving it this superpower, basically. It can now understand your photos, turning them into this incredible searchable knowledge base. So, let me ask you a question. Be honest. How many times have you snapped a picture of, a brilliant idea on a whiteboard or a super important page in a textbook, maybe even your own messy notes? You tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm totally going to look at this later. And then crickets. It just disappears into the black hole of your camera roll, right? Well, that is the exact problem this new tech is designed to fix. Think about it. We capture all this amazing stuff, diagrams, killer quotes, data visualizations, but it's just trapped. It's locked away inside a flat image file. You can't search it, you can't summarize it, it's basically useless. And the sad reality is, most of those amazing insights, we never see them again. It's such a massive waste of potential. Just imagine all the connections, all the great ideas just sitting there collecting digital dust on your phone. Okay, but what if I told you that's all about to change? Seriously. Google just rolled out this huge update to NotebookLM that lets it read and actually understand what's in your images. And listen, this isn't some small little update. This is a total game changer. So how does it work? Well, the magic behind it is something called optical character recognition, or OCR for short. It sounds fancy, but really, it's just a way for the AI to look at your photo, pull out all the text, figure out the layout, and then let you ask questions about it, just like it was a regular old text document. And the benefit here is, wow, it's huge. The best way to think about it is like having your own personal research assistant, one who's read every single note you've ever taken, a picture of, and is ready to give you an answer instantly 24/7. No complaints, no coffee breaks. That's the kind of power we're talking about. Okay, so talk is cheap, right? Let's actually see how this thing works. I want to show you just how ridiculously simple it is to take a boring old photo and turn it into something you can actually use. It really boils down to 3 super simple steps. First, you upload your image. Then, you ask it a question, and boom, you get an instant summary. That's it. You just drag and drop your picture, handwritten notes, textbook page, doesn't matter, and then you start chatting with it. And the best part, it only gives you answers based on the stuff you gave it. So let's take a real-world example. Say you've got a screenshot of a graph from some report, and you need it for a presentation. You need to know the main point, like right now. You just upload it and ask a simple question, something like, hey, what's the trend in this graph? Now, here's what's so cool. The AI isn't just looking for words. It's actually analyzing the whole image. It's looking at the X and Y axes, it's reading the legend, it's tracking the data points, it's putting it all together to understand the story that graph is trying to tell you. And then, this is the payoff. You get a perfect, clean summary that explains the trend, all based on that visual data. Think about it. No more squinting at tiny numbers, no more trying to re-enter data into a spreadsheet. Just instant analysis. It's awesome. But wait, there's more. This whole image thing doesn't just exist on its own island. It's part of a much bigger picture. This isn't some gimmick. It plugs right into the whole NotebookLM system, creating like this one central hub for all your knowledge. And here's why that matters. It means your photo of handwritten notes can live right next to a PDF research paper, a web article you saved, and your Google Doc of meeting minutes. And NotebookLM can see it all. It can draw connections between everything, pulling info from all your different sources to answer your questions. It becomes your own personal, super smart knowledge base. And it gets even better. They've added new tools like Deep Research and Discover that can actually go out and find new web sources for you automatically. It's not just a place to store your notes anymore. It's becoming a proactive partner that helps you do the research. Okay, now let's get real for a second. No tool is perfect, right? So we need to talk about the tips, tricks, and, well, the traps. You need to know how to get the best results, but also what to watch out for. So for best results, you gotta think like a scanner. That means good, even light, no weird shadows. Get right on top of the page, don't shoot from some crazy angle. And obviously, the clearer the photo, the better the AI can read it. But here's the most important tip. Always double check the important stuff. The AI is good, but it can still mistake an 8 for a B. So for things like numbers and dates, you gotta verify. Now for the stuff to watch out for. If your handwriting is a total mess or the photo is blurry, yeah, the accuracy is gonna take a nosedive. There are also limits on how much stuff you can upload. And here's the big one: privacy. Remember, everything you put in here is processed on Google servers. So my rule of thumb is, if you wouldn't feel comfortable putting it in your Google Drive, you probably shouldn't put it in NotebookLM. So you're probably thinking, okay, cool, but who is this actually for? Honestly, just about anyone. Students can throw in their lecture notes and textbook pages to basically create instant study guides. Researchers can juggle tons of different sources. Freelancers can keep track of all their client notes. And hey, if you're a content creator, this is an amazing way to pull together research for your next project. At the end of the day, I think this is the best way to look at it. It's like giving yourself a photographic memory, but even better, because it's a memory you can search and analyze. It's about being able to connect ideas from different places in seconds. We're moving away from just collecting info to actually interacting with it. It's a huge shift. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Your brain is now searchable. If you could upload every important note, every page, every diagram you've ever seen, and ask it anything, what would be the very first question you'd ask? Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? The possibilities are just staggering.